Hello everyone. So in this particular video, we are going to discuss about the web activity in Azure Data Factory. So with practical and with example, we'll try to understand how actually we can use a web activity in Azure Data Factory. So web activity generally used for the REST API call. So web activity can use to call a custom REST API from a Azure Data Factory itself. So if you have a REST API, if you are dealing with the REST API and through which actually you want to call your data, then you can use a web activity for that. You can also pass the data set and the link service to a consume and access by the activity. Like in a data set, whatever the data set we create, right, and whatever the link service we create, as a body part, if you will see the body part, generally you will get a JSON. And this particular JSON, if you have to pass into the REST API, that also is possible through a web activity only. So for example, let's do a practical. With the practical only we'll get a better idea. So what I have done, I have one of the website dummy.restapi.example.com. In this you can get a dummy REST API call. So let me open and let me show you. So I have opened dummy.restapi.example.com. If you'll see here, we have a few public APIs are available, like employee. You can see method is a get and the type is a JSON, and this is the particular URL you can see. Now if I will open this through a get method, I am able to get all the employee data information. Similarly, we have a employee ID. This will give a get a single employee data. If you want to get a single employee data, you can use this. If we have a post method also, if you want to create a new data into the particular employee table, now if you will click, we have to post that method. Because we have to post that method, then you have to use a post method. Similarly, we have a put delete. So these are the method which is available in a REST API that actually we can use that. So what actually I will do, I'll open my Azure Data Factory. So I have opened my Azure Data Factory. I'll go to the pipeline. I'll click on the new pipeline. I'll go to the general option, and here you will see the web activities available. So just drag it. Once you will drag the web activity, you will get three options: general, setting, and the user property. So general section, you can mention the name, description, what is the activity, timeout, retry, as usual. But I'll go with the setting. In this setting, we have to pass the get employee data URL. So this is the particular URL, right, which we are going to pass into the URL section. So here first it will ask to pass the URL, whatever the data you want to get. So I want to get this particular URL. What is the method? So I want to call the data. So for that I will use a get method, and after that you will see option for the authentication. So generally you will be having an REST API case multiple option, like if you select the basic, it will ask the username and the password. Similarly for the system manager identity, for that the resource you have to pass. Like that we have a multiple, like client certificate, service principal. So these are the things we have to pass, but as of now I'm going with a by default. Now if you click on the advanced section, in the advanced section the integration runtime you have to select, and whatever the timeout if you want to mention, that also you can do. And if you want to also paste the data set and the link service, that also you can do. So as of now I'm not going to do that. So only the URL and the method I have passed. What I will do, I'll just publish it. Click on the publish and we'll try to run, and we'll see whether we are able to get the employee data or not. So it is publishing. Let's wait it to be completed. Once it will complete, then we'll try to trigger it from here. So generally for any REST API calls and all, we can use a web activity. So you can see publish is completed. Click on that trigger. Click on the trigger now. Click on the OK. Now go to the monitor option. In the monitor option, if you will refresh, your pipeline should start running. You can see it is completed also. If I refresh, it's completed also. Click on the pipeline, and here you can see what is your input. So click here. Input is the method, and the get method we are calling through a particular URL. And what is the output we are getting? If you select this, you can see all the data we are getting: ID, ID2, employee name, age, image, everything we are getting. So like that we can get a call from a particular through a web activity. Any REST API call we can do. Here we also get an option like to pass a data set and link service. So whenever you will create any data set, so by default if you will go to the body part, that will be in the form of the JSON. Even this pipeline, if you will see the body here, So this is nothing but a JSON format. So similarly, whatever the data set we create, whatever the link service we create, that will be in the form of the JSON only. And that also, if you want to pass through a web activity in any REST API call, that also we can do through a web activity. But I haven't worked on that. That is not important, but just for the knowledge purpose, you have to remember, if you have to pass any data set and link service, that also you can do through a web activity. And if you have to also perform the post method, then the post method you can select here whatever the post URL first you had to pass. Suppose here, if you will see, this is the particular post URL, right? So I just copy this, I just have to paste this, and in a body you have to pass what actually you want to add. If you want to add a new record, right, so for that all the information whatever you have to pass, you have to write into the body itself. This particular example is not available, but whenever you will do a post request, then you have to pass some value, right? So that value actually you can pass under the JSON body, and you can pass the particular employee, like the employee ID, whatever the info you want to add, right? So through a post method you have to pass into the body, and the same process you have to follow. So I hope you got the idea. That's it. Thanks for watching.